Juneau, Alaska. We stopped here to see this glacier on the way to the whale watching for the morning. Although we didn't see any whales come completely out of the water, it was just cool to see them in person. Later on, there'll be some video of it. Now with the whale watching over, we're off to the nature walk. A lot of moss on everything in this forest because it rains 200 days a year. Some close-up pictures of the salmon. Pretty cool. And here I am taking the close-up. I thought these plants were cool. They have these spikes sticking out all over them, as you can see here, close-up. They had these rocks in the trail with the glacier ice limit. Pretty cool to see the distance the limit traveled over the years. The first glacier that we saw in person, the Mendenhall Glacier. The Mendenhall Glacier is a little more than 13.5 miles long. It's about 12 miles from downtown Juneau. You really can't tell in person, but this glacier was very blue in color. Fun fact, the reason it's blue is because the glacier ice absorbs the red wavelength and it transmits the blue. The longer the light travels through the ice, the more blue it appears. Now we leave the Mendenhall Glacier. Now we're off to downtown Juneau. Went to a pretty cool place called the Red Dog Saloon. Pretty cool video of this place I have further into this presentation. This guy was pretty cool. He certainly put the atmosphere in the location for sure. here we are leaving the Red Dog Saloon. That was a cool place. Paula Jean doing some souvenir shopping. She got a nice sweatshirt there. I made the mistake of thinking the ship was a lot closer, so we walked back. Ended up being about 3 miles. PJ was not happy. Back to the whale watching. This boat was pretty cool. It was a photography boat, specifically for photography. It was real low to the water level and glass all around. Although we didn't get to see any whales come out of the water completely, we saw pretty many close up, maybe a dozen, 15 of them. It was pretty cool to see it though. There was about 4 of them together here, swimming along. Pretty neat. On the way back from a few hours of whale watching.
End of their life before they perish. So, like the ones that don't quite have the white on them yet, they are a bit newer. The ones that
I had to get this slow motion video of the waterfall.
And you know, it always looks different. Like the lighting out here is always different. The waterfall is constantly changing. So the glacier we're looking at is the Mendenhall Glacier. So it's coming off the same ice field as the other 2 glaciers we saw from the boat, the Eagle and the Herbert Glacier. So they all originate in the Juneau ice field, which is about the size of Rhode Island. So it's pretty massive. On average, it gets 100 feet of snow a year. Last winter, it got 180 feet of snow. It overflowed and like the natural dam broke, and so all of that water just came rushing down, flooded all the beach along the lake, and it even flooded a road that we used to get to one of the other hikes. That road was flooded. It's an Icelandic term. It happens to a lot of glaciers, actually. So those icebergs are much, much larger than what they look like to us. I'm trying to find a picture. I just kayaked out there the other day. So this is kind of a good picture to show you. This will show you just how big it is compared to a person in a kayak. So
has had to say the thing.
Back to the Red Dog Saloon.
Not the word of one who did. The record shows I tore off her clothes. We did it sideways. That's some funny shit right there, man. I'll be right back. Thank you.
Hi.
Oh, Bob.
Okay. Follow.